Do you like it? It's okay. Hi guys, so today, since we are getting ready to leave in just a few days, I wanted to talk about how we are keeping the dogs safe as we are driving all over the place. Riddick will be riding in the bus, and Luke will be riding with me in our drive-behind car. We did this because we never put in a second seat in the front of the bus, so that way I could ride safely. So instead we kept my car with a plan on upgrading to a SUV of some sort in a few months. But in the bus, Riddick has a dedicated spot for his crate. We are planning on putting in some hooks to keep it steady here, because as you can see, you can still move it around. That's what happened, Rue. Your crate moved. Your crate moved. But this also gives him a dedicated space for him to go and be whenever we are just chilling in the bus as well. And the reason we are crating him while we are driving is because when you have a dog loose in the car, it can be if you have an accident, they can become a projectile. They can interfere with your driving ability. This keeps them safe and keeps you safe as well. In the car, you just have a little Kia Spectra. Luke will be riding with me as I'm driving in the car. Occasionally, Riddick may too, sometimes, depending on whether or not I need him for alerting whenever I'm driving. But Luke will be riding me in the car. Well, either whenever it's just him and me, he'll be crated in the back seat, and he'll have his little bed in his crate. When we are going someplace to go hiking, we'll pull the small crate out and put it in here. This is also good because both dogs need to be separated while they're eating. Not because of Rue, but because of Luke. When we're both riding in the car, we will have both dogs typically, unless we are going someplace that Luke cannot go, but Riddick can. We will be using tethers as opposed to the crates, because both crates, this crate and the little crate, don't fit in the back seat of my car. Especially if I also have to bring my wheelchair along as well. So in that case, we will be using, we will be hopefully upgrading to crash-tested harnesses for driving whenever we're going to go into town or going on hikes and stuff. Particularly, we want to get either the Sleepy Pod harness or the Rough Wear Load Up harness, because both of those have actually been crash tested and have been rated as safe. And both of those, what you do is you actually utilize a seatbelt in your own car and you slide them through the straps on that. And you slide them through the straps on the back of the harness, and they utilize your car's safety features to help protect your dog as well. The long-term goal would be, whenever we upgrade the car, to also be planning on upgrading our safety features for the car as well, and either getting a Vario carriage crate for the car, which is also crash tested and was pretty much crush proof, so that way if you do get rolled, that your dog hasn't been crushed in the back of your car, because not all SUVs have the roll cage extend back that far into the cargo area. In the bus, we hope to upgrade this crate into either a gunner kennel or a rough tough kennel, both of which have also again been crash tested, will withstand crushing pressures on them, which is very, very important, because you don't want to not be able to get to your dog or have your dog crushed in the crate, which can happen with a wired crate. This is mostly at this point just for containment and to give Riddick a place to be in here. The other safety measure that we use whenever we are traveling with the dogs is I keep 4 slip leads. And these are just the leads you just toss over your dog's head and they tighten. They're typically what you see used in shelters and what oftentimes the vet will use to take your dog back, or you may find them being used at a boarding kennel. This is because in the case of emergency, or if I just want to take the dog out to potty, I don't necessarily want to be pulling it. I don't want to have to be fiddling with a leash clip to try to get it onto this little thing on the collar, because that will take time, and it could take precious seconds. It could lose us the precious seconds that it takes to get out of the vehicle. And the reason why I keep them both in the car and in the bus is because I want to make sure that no matter where we are, we have these safety measures. In the bus, I keep them wrapped around our handles on the doors, and in the car, I keep them in the glove box. I also, in general, keep extra leashes no matter where I'm at. It's a trainer habit. You never know when you might find a dog and you need to leash it. I plan on doing a quick little video in the future on how to quickly leash up your dog, even if they're scared. But for now, that's what we're doing right now for car safety. Hopefully, in the future, you'll be able to see our brand new crates and harnesses if we get to that point. For now, this is working for this. Like I said, it's also great because it gives him a place to be, because Riddick is crate trained, so is Luke. Their crates are their safe space. And so when we need to leave them in the bus, or we're sitting here and we're working, it's good for both dogs to have a spot to go where they can chill and relax. Alright, thank you guys. I hope that this was very informative and that you learned a few things about keeping your dog safe while you're traveling. We're going to see you again on Monday with our bus tour. That's also the day that we're leaving. Yeah. Bye, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook to join in on all the fun. Right, Rue? And, I cut this part out because I lost my train of thought.